I got into film really by accident, a fortunate a fortunate series of events. I wanted to become a diplomat because I had been born, my parents are both American, but I was born abroad and I grew up amongst a more European community. I went back to the United States when I was 15. I was a bit shocked by it, and I decided that I would study to become a diplomat. So I took what we call political science and the Russian language. I passed all the exams for the State Department, which is your foreign service. But they said I was way too liberal politically to be happy in that job. They were probably right. So I went back to do some graduate work, but I then saw an ad in the New York Times, and this never happens, for someone from Los Angeles saying that he wanted to train a film editor in New York. And you will never see that ad again. I answered the ad, and he was butchering the great films of Fellini, Truffaut, Visconti from Europe for late night television slots, because he wanted them to fit in between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. And so he would just take a whole reel out of a movie like Rocco and His Brothers, a great movie by Visconti. I was horrified by what he was doing. I said, "You can't do that." And he said, "Well, nobody's looking at these movies at 2 in the morning, but Martin Scorsese was, unknown to me. I saw an ad for a New York University film school, just a 6 weeks course in the summer, and I thought I can just barely afford that. So I took it. Scorsese's student film. Because I had learned a little bit about negative cutting on this awful job, the professor asked, "Is there anyone here who can help him restore his film?" And I said, "Well, how I accidentally met him." Once I met him and he saw that he could trust me to do what's right for his movies, we began to work together, and 50 years later, I'm still working for him, thankfully.